Since this video's release, I am playing the number 26 ranked College Football 25 PlayStation 5 user. So he's using Oregon, I'm using Georgia. He starts off the game with onside kick. Literally, I ran mostly 5 wide, but when I tried to run the ball, all he done was run commit. And this was his defense. It was just a simple 2-man under, shade underneath, and have one guy rushing, one guy in quarterback spy, and whatever the trip side receiver set is to, he would put a hard flat zone to that side. Now, for some odd reason, the way that this guy ran this most basic, simple defense, it was able to clamp all my receivers no matter what route I was running. It was ridiculous. Now, of course, it came to a waiting game where I just sit there and wait till somebody eventually gets open. But it was frustrating playing somebody like this. Now, of course, like I said, I try to run. Every time I go to run, he would just instantly run commit. And he always guesses it right. So, unfortunately, I had to sit in 5 wide throughout this match. Now, he got lucky for the most part when he had that one rusher. Of course, you guys know how it goes with EA. He can just block shed. That one-on-one, the rest of my line is just dumbed out. So, good thing right here, I was able to recover the ball back. He didn't get the animation where you can just stretch and reach it to grab it. So, I was very unfortunate. But there's moments like this throughout this match. Now, his offense was very stressful. This is a play that you guys, I suggest to do as well, because this was mad annoying facing against this. Once again, it's another basic offense. Now, he was running 5 wide the entire game, but man, I could not stop it. It was very tough because he had each read per coverage that I was playing, and he immediately threw to those certain players based off the coverage I was running. So basically, his play was out of gun empty base trio, and this was the play. The only thing he adjusted was the 2 receivers on the left side. He would put the slot receiver on the left on a streak or an out route, and the outside receiver on the left on the comeback route or on the streak. If you pressed him, he's going to throw a streak to the left receiver. If not, he will always have that comeback route. I'm not going to lie, this was a very effective scheme, and this is why he's ranked so high. So this is basically how it looks like. For such the simplest play, you think your players would play correctly. Now, I was pretty much playing the same defense as him, but I didn't run too much of man. I had zone mixed with man, and then I'll have like 2 to 1 rusher throughout the match. But to play against this, you really need the pass rush, and you got to have like some type of good adjustments to kind of mess up his reads, his progression reads, that is. And it was very hard to lap throughout this match as we was just going back and forth, and he was very effective at running it. Now, this in route, this out to in route, he hit probably 97% of the time. That was his first read. No matter what zone I was in, it would not play it. Now, I had a few times where my guys did play it, but I ended up dropping picks, and that's unfortunate. I even adjusted my zone coverage to try to play that, and they just wouldn't play it. I don't know why it was like that. So, every time he ends up scoring, he would kick an onside kick. Every single time, no matter what. Right here, I dropped a pick. It was very unfortunate, the amount of picks I dropped when he threw blind reads. But this was my defense. And I never play like this. Eventually, second half, I was sending a little bit more players to get pressure. And then right here, if he has enough time, he would playmaker that out to in route. And that was just mad annoying. So I had to get some type of pressure and lurk at the same time and try to mix in man and zone. So I was just doing everything I could against this. And I wasn't very lucky enough, like he has been, when he get the one-on-one matchups through instant block shed with just one guy rushing. So I had to mix it in. That's the only way I was able to compete against this guy. Now, if he quick heights you and you don't have quarterback spot, he's automatically taken off. Another thing, when he goes conservative, or if he has a lead and he goes conservative, he's just going to run the ball. He goes goal line right off the bat, run it down your throat type of deal, and then he was switched to Wildcat. I mean, he ran the most basic stuff, but it worked for him. So right here he ends up running Wildcat. He gets a huge pickup gain. Thank God I had a guy in the angle to chase him down and make him work and waste a little bit more time off the clock before the game finishes. Once he gets to the red zone, he'll do the same exact thing, but his go-to is this RPO play. And this is out of Oregon's playbook, their default playbook. And this was money for him. I'm shocked he was able to get this. Should have at least been a pick or a drop pass, but he throws a dot. And once again, he goes back to onside kicking it, trying to reassure to win this game. I was very fortunate enough that I was able to, recover all the onside kicks that he done after he scored. And eventually, I ended up going downfield, scoring, and wasting a little bit more time. I only left him with a few seconds, and I was able to come out on top. But to play somebody like this, who's very effective at what they do, it's very mad annoying when you play people that are good at what they do for the scheme that they run. That's so basic. This is something you guys can run. Hope you guys learn from this 26th ranked player at the time that I played him. You guys see his win-loss ratio, 565 wins, 161 losses. He has 20 championships. So his win percentage is about 78% since the time of this video's release. Once again, the formation is gun empty base trio. The play is stick nod. You can find this playbook formation out of Arizona State, Arkansas State, Auburn, Colorado State, Florida, Florida State, Jacksonville State, Louisiana, LSU, Maryland, multiple, Northwestern, Notre Dame, Pittsburgh, Sam Houston State, Spread, UCF, UL, Monroe, UTSA, and Virginia Tech. That's all the teams that you can find this available formation and possible play, but this is out of Oregon's playbook that I faced up against as this user ended up using this play. Once again, all you got to do is audible the left side two receivers, the slot receiver on the left on a streak or an out route, and the outside receiver on the left to a comeback route, or you guys can leave it as is, depending on whatever your opponent runs at you. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Let me know if you guys are going to use this, test it out, and let me know how it goes for you. And once again, this was my opponent's gamer tag, PlayStation user. He's ranked 26 since this video's release. So, let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Until next time, I'll see you guys later. I'm out. Peace.